And good afternoon, my friends. It is a Tuesday on April the 15th, 2025. Well, I'm not too surprised that these idiots have a new way of harassing me. I actually was thinking about it. I was kind of expecting it. I'm not surprised. Well, again, they managed to try to rip my do not disturb sign, the second layer underneath the first layer. Some pieces were ripped on the floor, so they're still trying to rip the papers off and so forth. And one of them clanged on my door with a keychain. It's more of an irritate now. It's more irritating than upsetting now. But so predictably, I kind of speculated they would do this, and they're so predictable. Now they're throwing stuff in my window from outside. After a big bang, a big slam near my door last night, about 2 minutes, 5 minutes after, when I was dozing off to sleep again, it was a big loud bang again right outside my window. Someone throwing something at my window. So that's not surprising. And it seemed to happen again early on today. I was up at 7 o'clock. It happened around just around that time when I woke up. So whoever's doing that now is throwing stuff out my window now. And it told making crazy guy with a white beard who he was putting some in my window and trying to, well, someone who looked like him anyway, with a big brown coat and hoodie in the winter back then. I'm like, what the hell? It was loud, using a stick or something. I went out, he was there looking at me. I just closed the curtain again, did not let the guy in. But as I looked outside the window just to check things out, there are cigarettes just outside my window, like outside. So whoever it is smokes a cigarette, rolling out the neighbor down the hall who goes around punching people all over the place. The puncher, the boxer man, Cotton Dundee. Anyways, he's behaving okay so far. He's settling down again, but we'll talk about something else about him another time. But these guys are stupid. God, I kind of figured that they would be harassing me outside my window, and that's happening now. But I now have to keep my window closed every time I leave. There's no cameras out back there. The last thing I want is one of them trying to climb into my place. I've closed my window all the time now when I leave, which is kind of a sucky thing. But if they're throwing stuff in my window and everything, I don't hear anyone yelling because you can hear someone yelling. Sometimes people go, so and so, and yell at people's window and trying to get in. But whoever this person is specifically does it toward me at my window. And there's cigarette butts outside my window. But then again, there's cigarette butts all in the back, a big mess of cigarette butts. If I had money, I would pay someone to pick it up. If I was rich, job for picking up cigarettes, gift cards or paid a so and so amount of time. Gift cards at least, That's what I would do, just to hire people to do little jobs like that to pick up all the cigarettes in community housing. And believe me, there's so much all over. We'll give you a gift card if you pick up cigarettes around community housing areas. And that's a good idea for community housing establishments. A good incentive, gift cards and so forth and all that, maybe gift cards are a good idea for sentiment to have people clean up cigarette butts in certain areas and so forth. But anyways, steering off gear here from the main topic. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So predictable. So stupidly predictable. Now I have to keep my window closed all the time when I leave. There are so many cigarette butts out there in the back. And right by the edge of the thing, there's cigarette butts like crazy there. So people go around there with cigarette butts a lot. Although I don't see anybody there. The picnic tables, they usually go by there. That's where people, and there's some seats here. But the cigarette butts right outside my window, like maybe 2, 3 feet away, 4 or 5 feet away from the window, enough away for people to throw stuff in my window. So it seems like people are prowling my window. These troublemakers are really being too predictable for one thing, and so forth. But yeah, that's not surprising. That's too predictable and stupid. So yeah, anyways, I keep myself busy, and my cat's okay. Actually, I found her. She came out. The harassment is really bad that she hides in the closet. It was quiet for a while, then gets bad again. It's a big vicious cycle. And when it gets bad, she hides in the closet a lot. She was sleeping beside me a lot the past few nights. But when the harassment happens and everything, she hides in the closet, like waking us up several times in the night. I still wake up several times in the night. Now it's mainly because of habit. I wake up several times in the night. I could not sleep last night hardly. I kept waking up every hour, it seemed like. So I'm gonna have to talk to somebody about that because it's kind of disconcerting. Waking up several times, nightmares on and off, not as bad, but they still come out there, which is new since the harassment has come to a more extreme state. But also another few issues that have happened in my deep past as well, which triggers these things going on in my life. So we'll also talk about my neighbor who's going through a home invasion. The magic gave me his card, but when I phoned the number and got the extension, it didn't exist. So that's kind of um, angering for me. Either give me an old card or he doesn't care or something. I don't know. I'm going to tell him about this. Minutes from the neighbor down the hall, Inuit, not indigenous, but Inuit, who says he does have a home invasion and they won't leave. Maybe it wasn't him who threw the bed and everything outside the apartment. It was these people who invaded him. When I came home, he was down the hall when he set the alarms off and everything. Anyways, that is all on the video. I'll have to double check that for the police and everything, or whoever, because the top manager doesn't get it. He has 1,500 people to take care of. Maybe God knows lots of home invasions still going on, and so forth. 1,500 apartments. Wow. So I guess I'll talk to the police. Is more police matter, I think, more than anything else. That's something to talk about in the workshop as well. Calling out one for issues, calling civil service issues, and also calling the police for issues and the property manager for certain issues. A couple of times I've been referred to the property manager by safety services, although he never returns my call. He has so many people to take care of. I'm not sure it is ultimately his concern. At least he listens to it and so forth, but I'm not sure he has so many people to take care of and so forth. Tenant workers have dealt with tenant issues, crisis and things going in order, and so forth. But when it comes to violence against indigenous people, it seems to be very less enhanced. The security, the tenant worker issues, and the property management issues. They don't really take a priority for indigenous people. It seems like I noticed. Hope the guy down the hall is not going to be evicted because he admitted that he does have a home invasion. He came to me for help. It never occurred to me about that, but I'm thinking more and more about the domino effect, connect the dots, how these home invasions can happen, and the drugs are involved. And apparently the one who moved out was involved too. I'm going to listen carefully to that video and try to transcribe it. And then someone get a copy for the police at least. He says it's his cousins who home invaded his place. I'm not sure if he's real cousins or just cousins, the term. I don't know. The downtown from the core and they got to his place. My ex-boyfriend had home invasion too. And they were all involved with troublemaker who moved out. All of them concentrated there. So, and it possibly another person in trouble too as well in the building just above me. So that's disconcerting as well. We'll talk about that another time. Right now, I have a lot of things to do. It's going to be a busy week for me. And there's a lot of things to be doing. Don't mind me much checking all the things I have to do. Something to do tomorrow. There's going to be 3 opportunities on Thursday. If I don't have money, I won't be able to go out of town. Attend that very important meeting. If I do, I have to go there. I don't have to, but I should go there. If not, there'll be Easter lunch at least on Thursday. We'll see. 73 possibilities. Let's take it by stride. So anyways, yeah, I'm not too surprised that these guys are causing trouble outside throwing stuff in my window now. I'm gonna have, you know. So that's the update I want to bring. Uh, and yeah, have a safe Tuesday. Take care. Watch your back. Be aware of your surroundings. And if you have allergies, well, I'm with you there. Take those allergy pills. If you don't believe in allergy pills, there's some teas that can help you too. Take care, Megwitch. Stay safe.